one last thing. If you are a new mama and want something more detailed, go back and watch my pregnancy with Presley, because it was like starting all over and being a brand new mom, and I went step by step with you guys, week by week, and did breakdowns of everything I was feeling, what was going on. So if you're looking for something more in depth, please go check that out. I'll link them below. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So this is kind of how videos go now. Our hospital bags are packed. I don't know, my phone's just easier, so I'm very sorry. But I don't want to have to like clear my memory and all that again, because I already cleared it for the hospital to make sure I'm ready to vlog. But we're at my parents' house today, Presley and I, because we have someone cleaning our house. And it is easier to film at my parents' house because I don't have a list of things to do here like I do at home. So like when I'm home, I'm like, okay, I should be doing this and this and this and this. So filming gets kind of put on the back burner. And I sound very like hoarse because I got the flu shot, and I think it's kind of affecting me a little bit. But and it's change of season, so it could be either or. But I'm going to talk to you guys today about my pregnancy, kind of update. Sorry, I just ate too, so I'm trying to make sure there's nothing in my teeth. But I'm gonna do it while I curl my hair and kind of get ready. I curl my hair because it'll last like 4 days. Probably last longer if I dry shampoo. That's like without dry shampooing. But you know, that's how life is. I'm going to talk while I do stuff because that's all I got time for. And Presley, I just put her down for a nap, and I had the door kind of cracked so I can hear her, and I'm kind of trying to be quiet too so I don't wake her up. But so let's go all the way back to the beginning. You guys saw telling my parents, telling our son, telling my husband, my reaction to the live pregnancy test. Sorry, I have no makeup on, like zero. I look dead. And carrying a little weight. The mirror's right there. And there's no like nice way to prop my phone, so lovely angle. But so you guys saw that, and you know kind of where we're at with that. And then let's kind of jump all the way to the first trimester, because I'm doing like 2 weeks and I've done no videos. But we have bought a house in the process, and life has not been standstill. So time was taken, a lot of time was taken packing, a lot of time was taking checking out houses and like all this other stuff. So a lot of the videos that I had planned are just, you know, the reality is they're just not going to happen. But at least I wanted to do this, and I'll probably cut it into segments of first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. So you'll see me doing the same thing in the same outfit, but I just don't want it to be like the longest video ever. And it might not. We'll see how long this turns out. But baby number 3, we did not find out the gender. We do not know the gender. I don't know. Patrick doesn't know. None of us know. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jacqueline. I have a boy who is 10 years old. I have a little girl who is 21 months and will be 22 months by the time the baby is here, maybe. We'll see. And then I have a lovely husband who you guys will see every once in a while in the vlogs. You'll see my whole family. But we did not want to find out the gender of this baby, and this is our 3rd one. So we are not, if you're new, welcome, please subscribe. I try my best to post the best stuff as often as I can. Hopefully a lot more to come. And I will have a birth vlog in the future coming up. I did one on Presley. That was a lot of fun. That's my daughter. And then Aiden, this just wasn't a thing back then 10 years ago. So unfortunately I don't have one with him. Neither were like hospital door signs. But that's a little bit about me. So I'm all over the place, pregnancy. So first trimester, we were not going to find out the gender. We already knew that. And how I felt was a lot. Like, you guys saw my reaction video. Shocked, terrified, happy. Oh my goodness. Like, there was a lot of emotions to that video because, I mean, it was literally, you found out with me and I was still breastfeeding my daughter. So stopped that real quick. She was 13 months old when we found out. And I stopped breastfeeding. I was like, I'm not gonna be pregnant and breastfeeding. Like, no. So she was already weaning off anyways. But yeah, it was it was a shock, but a blessing, and we're super excited. And first trimester hit hard, so I was really sick. I get sick with all of them, like not throw up, but nauseous with all of them. However, with my son, it was worse. And with my son, my lactose intolerant was heightened. It was a little bit of Presley, but not to the extent that it was with my son. And this time around, I could not eat any kind of dairy product. Like the first trimester, no. If I had any kind of dairy product, I was hurting so bad. Just so bad. So I'm like getting very distracted by talking. But I was constantly mornings, middle of the afternoon, and evenings. I mean, I was on the couch most of the time playing with Presley from the couch. I was just just nauseous and just felt awful like the entire day. And this, let me start with, has been the roughest and toughest pregnancy. And I hear your third. Okay, so my mom called, interrupted the video, so now I'm definitely gonna have to like edit the videos together. So thanks, Mom. But it's one of the bad things about doing it on your phone. So what I was saying was, this is like the worst pregnancy. They say the third one's the worst. My lactose intolerance was heightened. I was just constantly sick. I mean, I think I gained 6 pounds the first trimester. And usually that's where I do my most gaining, but I know I was eating only carbs. Like literally, I wanted childhood food, like Fruit Loops, and then I'd only have one bowl and then I'd be over it. And like, what else did I want? Oh, like those little Lunchables. Ew, like so nasty, but that's what I wanted. And like I've kind of been like that the whole pregnancy, but I'd have it once and I'd be good. But it was definitely carbs, carbs, carbs. And that's all I wanted. And somehow only gained 6 pounds, I think, because I couldn't eat very much because I would just get so nauseous and sick. And like I said, I never got sick, but I would just feel the worst. And Patrick was super helpful, and I was always in bed early, so he pretty much took the reins on putting Presley down to bed. And because our son Aiden, obviously, he can put himself to bed. But it was a hard first trimester, and it reminded me a lot of my son's pregnancy. So therefore I'm like, is this a boy? Maybe it's a boy, maybe it's a boy thing. But anyways, it just, I feel like when we moved into the second trimester, you're like, yes, you're in the second trimester, cool, things are gonna get easier. No, they didn't. I had like 2 months where everything was good, and then back to like feeling sick and nauseous all the time. And then the heartburn came second trimester, and the heartburn has been so gnarly. Like, it was bad with my daughter, but this is like, I cannot eat late. There's a lot of foods I can't eat, like pizza, forget it. That's like heartburn no matter what. And I have to eat early, and it was like, oh my gosh, is this really how the whole pregnancy is gonna go? And if you've been following me for a while, you know I played tennis pregnant with my daughter up until 38 weeks pregnant. I was at City playing line 1, and like, I felt like a badass being able to play tennis like that far into my pregnancy. And like, everyone was always like, oh my gosh, how are you doing that? And like, I had the 8 years to recover in between the 2 kids, and I was already playing tennis, so it was easy to kind of keep going. Well, I have been playing tennis But the second this heat came, I did one summer practice and about passed out, and I couldn't, that was it. No more tennis for me. I can't even like walk to my mailbox without getting overheated. The heat has been killing me this pregnancy. I mean, I'm so overheated. And with my son, I like blacked out driving and would get overheated a lot too. That's why it makes me think like, is this just a boy situation? Or like, this has been one of the hottest summers in Georgia. Like, it has been so hot and miserable. And like, I can't even sit outside and watch them play tennis because I'm just like sweating, and then I start getting dizzy and nauseous, and it's awful. So literally Presley and I are just like stuck inside. And I feel so bad for the poor thing because I'm like, I know she wants to play outside and go do all this stuff, but I literally can't. And the humidity, oh my gosh, it's just been awful here. But add pregnancy to that, and it's just like, so it was very disheartening to not be able to like do what I was able to do in my last pregnancy, this pregnancy. I understand that the kids are back to back and I didn't fully recover, but like in my mind, I was like, I did it before, I can do it again. Well, no. This has literally been so difficult. Third trimester has been, so this will be one video because I feel like I'm just flying through. There's really not much to say. I did my glucose test, it came out fine. I mean, I feel like I went through like every specific thing with Presley, but this is just like an overview of how it's gone because I can't remember every specific thing other than, oh, and I get swollen really bad. Like I showed you my ankle in my body image video or pregnancy body, and that swells so bad. But I've had problems with swelling. And third trimester, hello, they check your blood, and I have an iron deficiency, and that could have been the problem almost like the first 2 trimesters. Like, I'm guessing that was a huge thing because literally once I got my iron under control, I felt so much better. Like, it was crazy. So I encourage you, if you're, I did like the gummy prenatals in the beginning, and they have no iron in them, FYI. So then I went to the regular prenatals, and still my iron was dropping, so I had to take regular prenatals, and I do the FE Slow, the iron release pills, so it doesn't like upset your stomach as much. So I do that and the prenatal vitamin, which both have iron in them. And now my iron's finally getting up, and I was eating 3 cups of ice a day, you guys. I didn't realize ice was like an indicator of low iron, but if you're craving ice, maybe like your iron's low. So keep that in mind. And it's just, once I got the iron under control, and when I skip a pill, I get so sick the next day. So I think that had a lot to do with my first and second trimester, and I had iron problems with my son as well. So that was a thing. I did my most weight gain. I think I gained 15 pounds the second trimester. No, maybe like 12 the second trimester, 12 pounds. So that would put me at about 17. I think that's right, 17. And then this third trimester, I have now maybe gained another 7 pounds or so. I'll have to look back and look. If you're dying to know, comment, and I'll look back on my app and I'll tell you exactly when I gained and how much I gained. But it seems to be like I gain 3 pounds and then the next visit nothing, or I lose 1. So I like fluctuate a lot. Second trimester also, I got asked a lot, oh, you must be due soon. Are you having twins? And ironically, I'm wearing a shirt my mom got me because it is perfect. And it says, I'm not having twins. And yes, that is rude. Because I got asked so many times, like, this is I don't think you can tell how big I am, but I'm pretty big. Like my medium shirts are like gapping at the bottom because I'm so big. But she got me that shirt because I got asked so many times like, oh, you must be due any day now. And I'd be like, no. And of course now my dad calls, so more editing. But I just got asked so many times, are you having twins? You must be due any day now. And I'd be like, no, I have like a couple months left. I wouldn't, like, usually it was like 4 months left. Or I'm only 6 months. And they'd be like, are you kidding me? Like, wow, like are you having twins? And I'm like, that is like, that does not make me feel good. Thank you. Like, cool. I look big enough for you to think I'm due any day now and having twins at 6 months. So mom got me that shirt, which I love it. She got me 2 actually. This is just the other one. And yeah, that's kind of how that went. So again, in our 3rd trimester, now I'm faced with a lot of like nervousness. Am I gonna make it to the hospital? Because it's the 3rd one. How's this gonna go? Because I've been induced with both the other ones, so I know nothing but the induction, and I kind of want another induction because 1, it's what I know, and 2, I can plan for like someone to have the kids already, which would be really nice. So I don't have to stress about trying to get them in the middle of the night or something. But who knows what's gonna happen. We'll see. Hopefully I can take y'all on the ride with me and you can see too. But this 3rd trimester has been very try and unpack, and I can barely bend over. Like I've struggled a lot. Very sore, very achy, very swollen in my pelvis. And I remember the swelling with Presley, but like this is swelling worse than that. And the pressure is worse than that. And I'm getting veins everywhere, and I just feel like it's been a really rough one. But hopefully we have a smooth delivery and everything from here on out goes good, and we're towards the end. So I'm nervous, excited, and terrified, and trying to make sure I have everything together and ready, and the list never ends, I feel like. So we have one major thing left to do, and that is to like get my car vacuumed and the car seat anchored in. And then I think we're all set. Patrick still has to pack his bag, and I have to pack the kids' bags. So then we're all set after that. But hospital bag's been packed. I'm hoping to do that video and get that up to you guys. And yeah, that's how the pregnancy's been. Not much to say. Just like figured I'd do like a what happens with your 3rd baby kind of recap of all this pregnancy, and also so I can look back and just be like, wow, like yeah, she was struggling. Like my husband has to do so much. I mean, I'm just, it's to the point where I start limping. I'm so swollen and I hurt so bad. But that's life. I think right now I have gained a total of, let's see, it was 174 because I lost a pound, so that is 24 pounds. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, but again, starting heavier, so I never lost any of the weight. So sorry you won't get to see my hair finished because I'm out of breath. I'm getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to take a break because I just don't do heat. And hopefully I get this up in time before before we go into labor. But that is an update. Sorry it's rough around the edges. I just want to get this out there. Like my list is like boom, 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 and I'm just like get it done, upload it, do what I can do. Don't leave people hanging. Because I've created quite a, like, it's not even that big. It's like 500 subscribers, but that's exciting for me and I love doing this, so I want to keep doing it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I can create better content as life goes on. So until my next video, bye guys.